Welcome to the Unhinged podcast, where you can catch up with us, the members of Hinge, get updates on what we're up to, and hear us talk utter nonsense.
Play a game where if you get a text message, you have to read it out.
Oh my God, no way.
Nah?
Got some top.
Can we just have a check, please?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it's fine.
How is everyone?
Not too bad. I enjoyed Grimo on the phone inviting Matt, our drummer, along to the podcast because he started. You spoke to him in his language, which is
English.
to start a call halfway through.
Yes.
Huh?
Because every time I get a call from Matt, it's mid-sentence from the beginning
Oh, I've never
with
had
no context. Oh, you've missed out. It's a beautiful thing. But you just did it back to him. You just went. So yeah, you know, if you want to come at half seven, it's fine. As an opening.
Yeah, no.
As an opening sentence, I was like, he's doing it in Matt speak.
Didn't feel like there needed to be any lead up.
Yeah, there's no introduction at all.
He knew. I could feel the fear that he knew what that phone call was going to be about.
What did he say? Is he coming or not?
No, he's now making spaghetti, so he couldn't possibly make it.
What is,
and knowing Matt, he'll be making it from scratch as well.
Well, no, I mean, this is the thing.
Durham wheat.
By the time he's
Durham.
by the time he's finished, like, you know, rolling the dough and all of that,
Yeah.
Well, it takes like a good
covered in flour,
6 to 8 hours to make a good ragu, doesn't it?
Right. No, exactly.
I've heard Matt's ragu is absolutely outstanding.
Does make a solid ragu.
He also is really good at taking dried pasta out of packets.
He does do that occasionally, but I think tonight's special. I think tonight's
Is it his anniversary?
anniversary of the first time he
Pasta.
ever made pasta from scratch.
Yeah.
He's doing a celebratory 10 years pasta.
He'd be there with like a big tall hat and a fake moustache on, like a proper old Italian chef,
Yeah. I can see that happening.
pinching his two fingers and his thumb together like.
Oh, Matt, come and do the podcast with us. It won't ruin the dynamic. It won't change anything that much.
It'll add a dimension that we never knew existed.
I think you say it'll add dementia. It's like, okay, fine.
It'll be a fourth dimension
It's definitely worth trying.
for the Hinge
So-
in 4D.
4D.
Yeah, I think we should try it.
So what intro have you got this week?
Well, I forgot what I was just doing. So it's going to be like brand new.
Just
I'm going to
it.
do this.
Menacing.
It is.
We should be filming this. 'Cause
Like
Ian stares through
you-
your soul when he's concentrating on playing the guitar.
For someone you normally do a sing.
I'm not feeling it. I don't know.
No, I didn't like that one.
Didn't like the chromatic nature of your riff.
Do you want another one, or was it just leave
No,
it
no,
as
I
that?
remember. Right, I mean,
it felt like
I've already eaten.
Did you want to sing?
high-paced stakeout music.
If any directors are watching and are going to do a
If they are
new
watching
film
an audio
about a
only.
high,
Yeah.
what was it? High intensity stakeout.
High-paced.
Aren't
High-paced.
stakeouts quite low paced in their very nature?
I know,
though?
but it's like you'd put the twist on it of making it high-paced.
Could even go on like
High
maybe
tension.
GTA 6. I know that's coming out soon. Well, 2 years, isn't it?
What's GTA?
Is it 6 or 5? Or...
Grand Theft Auto. So
Grand Theft Auto. Not
Is that
Grand.
a film?
Huh? It's a computer game. Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, God.
Apparently.
Grand.
Computers.
Grant. Eddie Grant.
Eddie Grant.
Eddie
Theft
Grant.
Auto.
Electric Theft Auto. We're going to
Steal your car.
and stab you in the...
Okay, fair enough. Escalation.
Shag lots of hookers. Hey.
I think I might go and have a beer just so I can cope with the fact that you're here in my
yeah.
studio.
So, end of last week, I think the question led to what weird things does Daniel do? And we said that would start off the next episode, which is this one. Daniel, where would you like to start? From the beginning.
What weird things don't I do?
This is one episode, right?
I work with Daniel or Dan or Daniel's son
Grimo.
or Grimo or Grimo or
The thing is, anything that you do probably feels quite normal to you.
yeah.
I talk to myself a lot,
Do you?
which is quite. I
Can't imagine you doing that.
pretty.
What tone do you take with yourself? That's what I want to know.
I have pretty thorough discussions with myself on a regular basis.
Hang on, this.
I
don't think I've really seen that.
No,
I find it quite cathartic to have a full-on debate with myself.
Oh, who wins? Who loses?
No one wins. I win.
You,
I win either way because I'm forming both sides of the
Are
argument.
you sort of? What are you trying to do? Like rewrite history or something?
No. It's like just generally, I think, just like if I'm in the car and it could be anything, could be to do with work or could be like ideas for like a song or something like that. But I'll have a full-on conversation with myself
fully
about
debate
that.
it with
Like
yourself.
out loud conversation.
So to make a better podcast, well, shouldn't we just leave you in here but with two mics,
I
and then
can
you
swap.
could just flick between?
Or mate, if Matt don't come, we could
be
have
Matt.
Daniel Mark II.
You could have the other side of me.
Yeah, but we could like pitch down
The
your voice or
argumentative
something.
side.
Oh, is that the other side? Is it?
That's the other
Ooh.
side.
I'm watching Constellation at the moment,
Naughty.
and
What's that?
it's about quantum physics and there being alternate realities.
Maybe that's
Oh,
what I'm doing.
That leads me to something that I would like to discuss.
Go on then.
But I don't know what to do it now because Dan was doing his bit.
No, that's weird enough. Isn't
Well,
it?
maybe I can segue by saying maybe that's what I'm doing. Maybe I'm talking to myself
Now,
from an
the
alternative
time.
reality. I think I'm just talking to myself. I'm not. I'm actually talking to another me, and that other me is having a conversation in his fucking spaceship or wherever the fuck he's in, thinking that he's talking to himself, but actually he's talking to me, and we're both talking about the same thing. Although that'd be weird.
what?
That'd be weird because.
Excuse me.
That'd be weird because if the other me was in a completely different reality, and say he's flying a fucking hover car on Pluto, and then he's having a chat and realises that what he's talking about he's never experienced before, like the state of the roadworks on the A12 at the moment.
That was a giant pothole.
Yeah.
What's a pothole?
Oh, what
Yeah.
the fuck's that?
Yeah.
Never experienced it. Why am I talking about
Why
that?
am I talking in English?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Why do I keep having a craving for a beer?
What is beer?
What is beer? What is it?
Do you want one?
I can have one. Yeah. So I won't be drinking with Paul later on because I could drink with Paul, but there wouldn't be much point. Paul doesn't drink.
So you only drink for other people?
There's something wrong
Yeah,
with
maybe that's something else weird I do.
Hates drinking.
I literally
Does it quite a lot considering he
I
hates
just
it.
hate drinking, and I only do it for other people's enjoyment.
You like
You've got your tape.
He's selfless. Yeah, I've got my tall Stella for the evening.
You're going to save most of it till about 8:57 and then scull it. So what did you went on a date?
I
in
did go
Germany?
on a date in Germany.
And how did that pan out?
It went very well. Very nice lady.
Did you
Should we wait for Ed?
ask her for a hand in marriage?
No, not so much. Well, we spent a good 4.5 hours together, so I normally wait to at least 8 before I know if I'm going to marry him or not.
Yeah,
You know what I'm like.
it's a good 8 hour. You like to hold it off.
I like to play it cool.
Play it cool.
Play it cool. Don't jump in too quick. 8 hours is fucking a lifetime, isn't it?
Have you messaged her at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning yet?
No. We have messaged.
Do you feel like she misses you?
Mm,
So, what was this topic that you were about to embark upon?
as we just briefly spoke about, I was in Germany over the weekend,
Cool.
and Ed, you just brought up alternative realities. So I had this moment when in I've got the train from the airport to Berlin Südkreuz station, and I was.
Has it got a question mark on the boards as well? Südkreuz
Well, I
station?
don't know if I'm saying it right for German listeners out there. I think it's Südkreuz. I'm not sure.
We do have a big German following.
We do. It's huge, actually. Yeah, I should actually pick up on that. I got off the train and I was just like, I felt like I was walking quite tall. And then I just thought to myself, I'm 6'6". I've got blonde hair and blue eyes. Like in a different reality, I could have been fucking king or something. If I was born into a different world, I could have been like top dog.
What a world where Nazi Germany had won.
One where the baddies won.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would have had nothing to do with it, and that we would just
But
all would have
you
been
would
born into a massive racist world.
But you
But-
may have profited from the
Yeah,
outcome of that being a very tall, blonde, blue-eyed man.
yeah.
Moved up the ranks.
Aryan.
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 That's your name.
Heir to the Ian.
Heir to the Ian. That's my rap name if I was born in. But yeah,
Aryan.
that's what I thought. It just crossed my mind.
How long did it stay in your head for?
Just as I went down, got too scared to buy a coffee.
Did you get
Like to speak German.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I know a bit of German, but yeah.
Go on then, give us a...
Oh, I don't like. I couldn't tell you anything.
Well, that's how it works, isn't it?
Auf Wiedersehen, Pet?
What do you want to know?
Please, can I have a coffee?
So I would say einen flat white bitter. Which is one flat white, please, I
know
believe.
what it is.
Yeah, well, it's not bad.
You
is
might
it?
come
What
up
else
with a
you want?
sentence or
thing you-
something.
That is
The
one.
way you said it, if I was serving you, I would have given you a bitter with a flat white poured into
Oh,
it.
there we go. That's the German and English. Which led me to another question to ask you guys.
Fucking glad that was going somewhere.
Where do you think... I feel like we could have gone a lot longer on the fucking
What,
world
you
where I'm
being an Aryan prince.
in a Nazi fucking regime. But yeah, look, we can park that bus and come back to that. What era of the world do you think you would be most suited to? If you had to perhaps go back
God.
in time, but probably better because
I'd like to have been-
older.
16 years old in either 1964 or 1976.
For musical reasons.
Yeah. Might have had a career
Oh, right.
to speak of, rather than,
Yeah.
rather than what I am now. Which is fucking
That's a whole separate podcast.
Yeah, which is fucking absolute
Things I could have been.
wreck with nothing happening.
Do you reckon you would have... Oh, so yeah.
No, I'd have had a better chance.
Yeah,
I'd have had a better chance because there was an industry where people bought stuff.
Yeah.
But then would you, good question here,
Oh.
fucking hold on to your fucking hats.
I just...
Would you have had the musical inspiration that you have had if you were born then?
Are you taking all your knowledge now as a 16-year-old?
No, the reason why it would have worked is because I took my main inspiration from music that was already around.
Ah, right, okay.
Anyway, I was listening to 50s R&B. So yeah, it would have happened a different way. You're right, it would have happened differently, but it was that's all I was listening to anyway as a kid.
Ian was just listening to old Nazi records. I think this is all going to unravel over a number of podcasts.
In the alternative reality, I'm pleased that we're not in it. But
I'm not sure. I think you look pretty. Your eyes are going a bit.
None of
mad
it would
even.
have. None of it would have had. It's nothing to do with me. I was just born into that world.
You are.
It's nothing to do with the history. I'm just a product of this design. I'm very grateful that I'm not, but who knows what could have happened.
You are the Ian in High Castle.
I don't know what that is.
You never seen the man from High Castle? Man in High Castle?
Man in the High Castle.
I have not.
That's exactly that. Alternative.
The Nuts. Well, the Axis win.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
You could have been in it.
I could have.
Well, yeah, I mean, it would have been good for you.
Someone would have betrayed me. As in, not betrayed,
you?
but like
Portrayed.
portrayed.
Betrayed. Somebody would have betrayed me.
Yeah.
I think I always quite liked the idea of.
Having a 1.6 Cortina laser in about 1982.
No, I've never been. The 80s have sort of washed past me a little bit, mainly because I was about 2.
Yeah.
But, no, I think if I was to go back like medieval times, I think I could go and check that out.
He could be a king.
I'd
Terrible
definitely.
times
I'd
for
make an
George.
amazing king.
Miserable
Henry.
existence.
You look a bit Henry VIII.
I know, it
You've got a
has
bit
been
of
said to
Henry
me
VIII.
before.
Black
bet,
Death
yeah.
ravishing the world. I mean, just terrible times.
I know exactly, but at least everyone's in the same boat.
That's not true, though, is it? with the class system, the feudal system.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be a pauper back then. You'd probably want to be from a family of good wealth.
I don't know. I mean, I think
Dan wants to be a medieval serf.
Maybe
This is
fucking
what you fucking want.
walking through
Look, I
shit
want to go
and
back to
piss.
basics, all right, lads? I want to be a
yeah,
medieval serf.
I think there'd probably be an element of that. Like, how much would you really have to worry about?
Well, you'll be dead of a cold by you're like 22 or something.
Yeah, I know exactly. So you just
So you want to go back in time so you can die young.
yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, we can just cull you. It's not a problem if that's what you want.
Wait till episode 4.
What, is that
Then
when
ki-
Matt
and then
finally
kill
enters?
you.
Matt can walk in. That can be his stage entrance.
Shoots you.
Matt
Yeah.
comes in, kills me.
Well, Matt comes in mid-sentence and ruins the,
Matt comes in mid-sentence with his own mid-sentence.
With a fucking
that has no correlation to my mid.
3-week-old ragu.
Yeah, with a great big bowl of 3-week-old pasta. I came up with something.
Did you? What you got?
So, I think this is a good one, and it's relative to us.
That's helpful.
Why do you think Matt hasn't come to do the podcast?
You just wrote that in your phone when we're having the
I
tea
know.
in the kitchen. I
I
saw
did.
you fucking thumb that in.
I know, but why?
Well,
What's he scared
I
of?
think
Good question.
What's his fear?
I don't know if he truly knew it was happening or
No,
like on
that's-
Thursday.
I think there's an outside of logistics.
there's a macro.
I think he just worries, doesn't he? He worries about life.
He
Worries a lot more than he lets on, I think. Maybe we all do.
Maybe we all do.
Sometimes I look at you at work and I think he's definitely having a bit of a worry.
he's so worried right now.
Maybe Matt doesn't see the intrinsic value in it and would rather just play the drums incredibly fast.
He does like doing that. Give him his hats off to him there.
Maybe he just doesn't know what to say.
I think it'd be fine. He doesn't know what to say even when he does know what to say.
Did you come up with anything else or just
No.
Matt related
Matt.
questions?
Why is releasing a single so boring?
It's not boring.
No, it should be the most exciting thing on the world, but the world we live in makes it
Hang on,
boring.
hang on.
I have nothing really. I've never done it, so I don't know.
Well,
But-
you're
but-
in the process of doing it right now. You just don't realise it.
About 100,000 songs go on Spotify a day, apparently.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, imagine the amount of shit in amongst all of that.
Well, some people think what
Well,
we're going to put
yeah.
on is that as well.
It'll be us then. One of that.
No, but the point is, it's like, it wasn't that long ago that there'd have been people hanging around for it a bit more. I think everyone's a content provider. Not everyone, but like, there's this glut of supply, which is great because it means it's quite democratic. Anyone can put shit up. But then it makes it much harder to add any value to anything if you think it's good.
I know what you mean. I
So-
think that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, obviously, like, you know, we're in the midst of releasing, and
Let's play them a clip. Let's cut to a clip.
there's your clip.
Oh wow, that was amazing.
That was fucking fantastic. None of us
Love that
sat
one.
here in silence.
No.
Play his music here.
Yeah, for a second and then edited it so it sounded like. First time we've done that as well, though. Well done, Ed, for coming up with that.
well done,
Matt.
idea.
That is what happens when
That's
you're...
radio.
No, I think
radio, baby.
Dan, you're going to get more excited when you've got a video in your hands where you've got the visuals and you can start to imagine it.
If I had a video literally in my hands...
A VHS.
Are you
VHS.
Are you upset? Are you? What did you say? It was boring.
Boring. Upset, no. It's not
Disappointing or boring?
No, it's just... I think, like...
We're really
Could
going to
you-
infuse people
Could you
with this chat.
quickly run me through what you have to do
Doll. Can't even do your accent.
So you have
that
to...
you are finding so boring?
So, obviously...
Quickly,
The problem is...
quicker.
The problem is you it's not just a quick, like, you know, a few clicks, right, that's it, it's done and it's up. It like takes time to process, and then obviously nowadays for anything to actually sort of do any good, I think it's the whole that I mean it's one thing that I'm terrible at anyway, is planning and timing. I'm very much I want to do something, so I'll fucking go and do it like right this second and now.
But where your strength will come in is in the marketing. Because for this fucking stupid Spotify stuff, you have to write a 400-word pitch. And it's got a 400 character pitch to the curators of the playlists. Right? If we get playlisted...
Do they actually read them?
Yeah, I've been playlisted twice. I've been quite lucky.
And do they just credit, like they say yes just because of the words that you've used in the pitch?
No,
and
it's the
nothing
whole
to
thing.
do with the music.
You have to create your canvas. Obviously, you want your artwork to look good, which
Is that
I
the
think
little
this one
video
does.
bit?
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
the portrait, 8-second rolling thing. It often looks good in slow-mo, I think.
About your twitching arsehole.
Yeah, something like that would look good.
Proper, like, close up.
Yeah.
Like a little cat's
Little
nose.
prolapsy.
Just twitch.
Little smear of turd in one of the creases.
Yeah, one of them.
I've only got one. One crease. The rest of it looks like it's been ironed. It's absolutely fucking perfect.
Sorry, Ed.
Well, no, I'm being boring, and
I'm saying
No,
that.
no, it's not just...
You asked a question, you gave the answer. It's just not enough, is
It's
it?
got sidetracked because of the twitching arsehole for 8 seconds.
No, but it does. It does.
If we get playlisted, no one will know who
Well,
we
listen
are.
to us, whatever.
No, they won't know who we are. That will be added to their punk 2024 playlist,
Yeah.
which they'll put on shuffle.
Yeah. And then it
We'll
pops
get a
up.
million listens, but
Yeah.
it won't drive anyone to know who Hinge is.
No.
It'll just be like, oh, this sounds right.
Unless they are proactive with their Spotify and then look further into
Yeah,
that
that's-
band,
but
which
that's-
I do.
So before I got playlisted, I had 380 followers,
Yeah.
right? And then about 300 listens a month. After I got playlisted, it went up to 9,000 listeners a month.
Uh-huh.
And now my followers are around 500.
So followers don't really matter, does it? Because
It
you
doesn't,
know,
'cause when
because
you
you can
release
still.
something, it goes straight to them.
Oh yeah, in terms of release, but if you.
What I'm saying is it doesn't affect the followership, for want of a better word.
Well, that's good though, isn't it?
No. What I'm saying is the people listening to it aren't finding the artist.
No,
They're
it's
just
that.
listening to it.
They just
'cause
listen to it on a
'cause
playlist that goes, this is Scar.
No, because you still can save the song to your thing, your Spotify.
You can
don't.
save it to
I
your
don't
own
follow
playlist or
all the
whatever.
people I listen to on it, but I know.
Yeah, okay, that's a middle
It's still
ground,
there.
but wouldn't you think that they would,
Yeah,
it
but-
would come up a bit more than that, considering the percentage of stream increase?
Yeah, but what you like
Then
the
you
actual following of an artist on Spotify doesn't do
Just means you
anything
get
for
an
me.
alert when they...
Yeah, but you get. I don't care if you get a new thing
Okay.
pop up anyway. Like if there's a new
No,
release,
you-
they're on your.
What does 9,000 followers get you in monetary terms?
$1.08 a month.
Fucking hell.
He's loaded. This cunt's been living a fucking dream, and he ain't told
Fucking
us.
prefer a Mars bar and a blowjob.
Well,
That'd be alright once a month, wouldn't it?
a Mars bar
Owner of
and a
Spotify,
blowjob.
whoever
Half
that
a
is.
Mars bar, yeah.
Half a Mars bar. You've got to finish the Mars bar before the end of the blowjob.
What? You have to
That's the
finish.
You
the
really
Mars
think you're
bar.
thinking about the logistics of this?
Yeah,
by the end of the blowjob.
yeah. So you have to be receiving the blowjob.
And who's eating the Mars bar?
You, obviously you, not the person doing the
I thought
blowjobs. They'll be chewing on
The
your...
person on the blowjob was
Chewing
eating the
on your
Mars
knob,
bar.
wouldn't they?
Oh, okay.
Thanks for listening to the Unhinged podcast. If you want to listen to more weekly episodes, make sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at hinge_punk. That's at HINGE_punk.
He's not sure when